Hi. Hi, I'm a zebra. I'm just kidding. It's not quite 10 o'clock yet. I'm just waiting for people to show up while I'm sitting in my comfy chair. If you're already here, hi. It's good to see you, even though I can't actually see you. Say hi in the chat and let me know you're here. We're going to get started in like 2 minutes and we're going to be drawing. Let me get into the chat on my phone. Hang on. You go that way and then come this way a little bit. Hang on. I have to adjust you. Zadel's here. Hey. How have you been? You've been kind of quiet in the extra equestrians group. Are you busy with, I'm hoping you're just busy with work and you're not like just totally avoiding us. Emily's here. Hey. Okay. All right. Yes. Hey, you guys, we're not technically started yet. I like to do the big like hello, hiya, like right at 10 in case people are showing up right at 10. Who knows who's prompt, right? Or maybe people are late. I don't know. But we're drawing tonight. I needed a low key live stream tonight. I had something else planned, but I don't know if I can do that. It's 9:59, but let's just go ahead and get started. Hi, I'm Michelle from Unicorn Centaur, and welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. We do if you're new, we do these every week, Wednesday night, 10 o'clock, and it's always some sort of creative or artistic thing. If you're watching this on the playback, this is not an edited video. This is a live stream, so you can't interact with me if you're watching it on the playback, but you can like read all the comments. You can still follow along and draw and stuff. So hopefully you'll do that. But and if you're here live, you can talk to me. Who else is here? It's super busy with work. That's good. That's good. I hope you're still enjoying it. Michaela, hi. Good to see you guys here. Okay, let me show you guys. We're going to start drawing. I've just got a little sketchbook that I may do some stuff in. I actually have a design I'm working on. It's on lined paper. I have this little sketch that I want to turn into an Extra Equestrians logo for the Facebook group. Hang on, let me get this over here. Got my colored pencils in case I need them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any coloring tonight. If you're drawing with me, let me know what you're drawing. Tabitha's here. Hey. Emily. Aw, you're right here at the start. Oh, you're doing a lot of racehorses, Zadel. That's awesome. This is Tabitha, spawn of Satan, passed out already. He is not the spawn of Satan. He is your precious little baby child, and he never does anything wrong. California Chrome. I've heard of that. That's a racehorse, isn't it? Are you the farrier for California Chrome? If so, that kicks butt. So anyway, here's my little the little outline on a paper. Anyway, and I don't have like really nice paper. Just to phone me. I'm all over the place tonight, y'all. Sorry. I don't have like high-end graphite pencils or really expensive paper because I don't sell my pencil drawings. My pencil drawings are usually concept drawings for me for something else. So I do pencil drawings, like I did pencil drawings for the design of my unicorn horns. I did drawings for all the costumes that I've done, like costume renderings and things like that. So I sketch out ideas for new things. I get an idea and I sketch it out on paper. So none of these are intended to be final products. Loki, oh my God, my cat. Thank you. Come here, Loki. If you're going to crash the live stream, you need to say hi. Come here. Come in. If you're going to just about knock over things, say hi. Look, right there. Look. Say hi. You're a mess. You can stay if you don't mess things up, okay? Don't scratch yourself. He's allergic to flea bites, and the flea medicine that we put on him has started to be ineffective, so I have to get another flea treatment for him. So tonight I'm going to be drawing a unicorn and maybe some other things too. So this is just like regular printer paper, just like cheap regular printer paper. You don't need anything. Oh, here. That's my my t-shirt drawing that I did. Stop. Okay. And then my pencils. See, I have just like Ticonderoga pencils from Walmart. That's all I'm using. You can get pencils at the dollar store if you're on a budget. Oh, I want to show off my favorite Christmas present I got. This, it really rocks. I wonder if I can put it. Like it's a rocking horse, and it's made of metal. I don't know what kind of metal. It's super heavy, but look, it's a pencil sharpener. And the way it is, these are just like the cheap little pencil sharpeners you get at the dollar store, and you can take it out and replace it. So it's my favorite thing. So I have my rocking horse pencil sharpener that Scott got me for Christmas, and my black cat eraser because that's how I live my life. So send it to you one night. Aw, he's precious. He got sold to someone in Japan for over 20 mil. Oh my gosh. They're probably want him for stud over in Japan. Like horse racing is huge in Japan, and they'll import studs from America for their stock. Madeline Kate, hey! Oh, Autism Centaur. Hi, how are you? Centaur drawing. I did a centaur. Well, I do have a self-portrait. Hang on, you guys. This is my this was also a t-shirt design I was going to do. This is my self-portrait. Of course, I drew it when my hair was shorter. But that's my centaur portrait. And I have another one somewhere of like me from behind. I know, my best angle, right? But you can't, it's not like the drawing is not my actual butt. It's a horse butt, so it looks nice. Okay, didn't I have some more drawings here that I was going to like show off to people? Yeah. Oh, here was the drawing I did. This is what I use for my costume renderings, like when I am making costumes for horses, and I just copy that. And then some other, this is just a little unicorn sketch of a unicorn being unicorny. There was a face. Oh, I was trying to do a unicorn grazing. Let's see. And this was a more stylized, cartoony. Like I was thinking about doing something like that for a t-shirt or a logo design, but I'm not sure. So I think today, like I don't even have like a drawing table. I'm just going to sit here and draw on my Golden Girls coloring book. You got, welcome to my life. We are sitting here in my bedroom, and I am drawing with a Walmart pencil on some printer paper and using a coloring book, grown-up coloring book as a drawing table. So if you think that you can't, draw because you don't have fancy equipment, haha. Ruby's here. Hey, Ruby, I'm so glad you made it. I know that you've had a hard time lately, my sweet little unicorn. I'm glad that you're up and here with me. Oh, Tabitha, aw, too exhausted to color. Y'all, okay, here's why, just a little bit, while we're drawing, and by the way, who's drawing what? While we're drawing, I'm on new medication, so my brain is all different. If you've followed me for a while, you know my saga. This whole last year, I have gone through quite a bit. We tried to move to Texas a year ago, and the jobs fell through, and we came back. I had to give away one of my horses. The whole thing was devastating. And so the first few months of 2019, I spent in like a fog, a stupor. And the rest of 2019 was me trying to climb out of it, taking better care of myself, starting to go to therapy. And so just this past week, I had a psychiatric consult. So they're trying to figure out what's wrong with my brain. And while they're doing that, I have new medication to take. I'm on generic Lexapro, which has not taken effect yet. And then what's it, hydroxyzine or something like that? It's like a sedative that's supposed to help with the anxiety. But it's made me less angry. For sure. The anger's gone, but I'm still like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time being motivated to do things. I'm having a hard time remembering things so far. And I'm hoping this is something that will just work itself out in a couple of weeks. I don't know. Or with further exploration from my psychiatrist, we'll like change medications or whatever. But y'all, getting on medicine is weird. Like my brain is weird. It's not like what I'm used to. Not that that was healthy, what I was used to, but I don't know. It's really insane. This is a small picture, but oh my gosh, I got it up here. So maybe I can get right here. Can we see? Can we even see what I'm doing? I don't even know if we can see. So I kind of want to reverse this image. So I'm probably going to just do it dark and then do it on the other side. So I don't know if anybody else has any experience with that kind of thing, or if you know where I'm coming from, if you're like, oh, girl, I have been there and you'll be all right. Or if you're like, oh, honey, I have no idea, but I love you. I'll accept that too. Hang on. Look at it now. It's not how much the horse is worth, because to me, a horse is a horse. You know what? To me too. When I see horses that are like $100,000 or whatever, I'm like, my horses are like, our tax cost me $500 and Sunny was free. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. Thank you, because you got me an idea for my YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Autism Center, I'll have to check your channel out and sub. Think I'm gonna head to bed. Oh, Tabitha, I'm sorry. I know if you had a long day, child, then you go on to bed. So I am doing this drawing because I wanted another design for the Extra Equestrians group, like Extra Equestrians merch, t-shirts and stuff like that. But I wanted a cool design and I have an idea for it. We did have an Extra Equestrians design in the past last year, but that was designed 100% by an ex-friend of mine. So like I didn't have a hand in it at all. If you go, there's a link in the description box. If you go to my Etsy store, you'll see my t-shirt designs. Like those are my designs. I either physically drew them myself and then got them converted to graphic format for, for the t-shirts, or I physically drew them myself, or I got someone else. I told someone the idea and they did the design for me. But they are all my ideas and my designs. So my ex-friend had designed an Extra Equestrians like logo. I don't like that. An Extra Equestrians logo, and I never was really happy with it. It wasn't me because I didn't design it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world. And so I took those items out of my store. I took them down. We don't really have an Extra Equestrians logo right now because I just didn't want that. Do I like that? So we didn't have anything going on. Okay. And I'm not sure if I want this to be like, that leg looks awkward and funky. Hang on. Okay. So we've got a cantering horse. And I want a really long horn because it's going to be part of the logo. That looks a little crazy right now, but let's add a tail. I like a long flowing tail. I have my mouth open, don't I? Okay. So I have a Unicorn and Centaur logo for for merch and stuff, but I don't have Extra Equestrians one yet. Oh yes, Willow. Hello, recording servitor. It feels good to have you back too. I mean, every time you're not in the live stream, I'm like, oh, where's Willow? Oh, Zadel says I was not the happiest at school. Did work on myself. Happy with my life. That's good. I'm glad. Because I know like working on horses and being a farrier is important. Like having work that is fulfilling is super important. You don't have to be happy all the time. I'm not expecting to be happy all the time in my life. Hang on, let me put you guys down a little bit more so you can see me. I'm not like trying to be happy every day. I don't think the meaning of life is to be happy every day. I'm trying to do things that fulfill me. You know what I'm saying? Willow, glad you're here. Tonight we are drawing, and I was just explaining that I am on fresh meds. So my brain has been a little bit crazy this week. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I had a whole live stream tonight planned where we were going to do the math for the dragon wing saddle pads and figure out how much fabric we need and how much of what of each kind of stuff we need. But I did not have the brain for math tonight. So right now I'm just dropping my pencil. Right now I'm just sketching mane. I'm not happy with that mane. I'm not happy with that. Okay. So what are y'all working on tonight? I think, let's see. So nice that you think about me. Thinking watch for your live. Yeah, the time is weird. I don't know. Anywhere on the, I can't even finish the sentence. Y'all, hang on. I know it's so hard to find a time that works for everybody. I figured if I do it at 10 o'clock on the East Coast, where I am, then people like in the rest of America it's a little bit earlier. I think it's the middle of the night in Europe though. So like there's one of my viewers from Estonia who it's like 5 o'clock in the morning when I start. So she's like, I don't know if I can wake up that early. And I'm like, child, I get it. But I mean, you can always watch on the playback. Maybe there will come a time. I'm still waiting for you guys. Maybe there will come a time when I can just mix it up sometimes, or like we could come up with a time that's good for everyone. I was going to do it this way, wasn't I? So you guys can see me drawing better because I'm right-handed. If I do it this way, is that better? Hang on. I don't have my, I'm such a mess. I don't have my thing here. See, if I do it this way, then you guys can see. I think I just want to sketch for now. Sometimes I will draw like this when I am watching shows on TV. I mean, I don't have a TV. I watch shows on my computer. But tonight I'm drawing with you guys. We're just sketching. We're just having a good time. So I know there's a lot of digital artists in the Extra Equestrians group, and I suck at digital art. That is not what I'm good at. And I do Adriana, if you remember from the TAC chats that we used to do on the live streams, my fellow admin of the Extra Equestrians, Adriana, she does graphic art. So one of the live streams, hopefully next month, I'm going to have her over and going to have her give me like a quick and dirty tutorial. So if there's anybody who has been interested in doing graphic art and you want to learn how, let me know and I will bug Adriana to come over and give us a tutorial. I mean, there's people that go to school and like learn things for years to do this. So it's not like we're going to learn everything in one night. Okay. Okay. So I know the horn looks ridiculous right now. Here's what we're going with, but here's what it's going to be. All right, and just bear with me for a second. Okay. This is terrible, but this is how it's going to be with the horn as part of the X. And then we'll fix, I don't even know if it's going to be extra all across, maybe just extra equestrians here. I don't know. But the horn is going to be like 1 slash of the X. That looks dumb now that I've done it like that, but where's my kitty cat eraser? Hello. Where's my, oh, okay. So, and again, this is just kind of this is my process. Once I get it down to a design that I want, then I am going to have to figure out, I think I might get Adriana to do a digital version for me. So yeah, it's 10 p.m. Oh, thank you. Good at drawing. I'm only good at drawing horses. Because that's all I drew when I was a child. I drew horses and unicorns and winged horses and alicorns and zebras and donkeys and just any kind of equine. I would draw it. And that's all I drew. I kind of stink at drawing anything else. 3D modeling, that sounds fun. So at the sale, horse got sold for almost $400,000. Oh my gosh. That's like, my house didn't even cost $100,000. That horse cost more than 4 times what my house cost. The house I'm sitting in right now. That's crazy. Hang on. Why are you guys over here? Here you are. There you go. Oh, and you can see the mess in the corner now. Nice. Don't look. Don't look. Don't judge me and don't look. Okay. Get a 4 or 5 centaurs and a cat girl with that much money, right? Willow says, never done digital art, try to paint 3D on my laptop. Yeah, I've tried a couple of different programs, and then I bought like a super cheap tablet before I realized like you can't really do that. You have to buy a nice one. So I might erase this. And I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts, like I have an arts degree, but it's in theater. So drawing and that sort of thing. I only have like high school level classes in painting and drawing and things like that. Not that that's a bad thing, but I know that there are people who like get degrees in this stuff. So I do not have a degree in this kind of art. So if we did this extra in a better font than my big block lettering, of course. Equestrians. So yeah, that's a little bit better. That could be a t-shirt, right? We can even put it down a little bit so the horn doesn't even have to be so ridiculous. Let's totally do that. Let's totally do that. Sometimes if I'm doing a drawing and I keep having to erase over and over and over again, what I will do is just trace it and start over another piece of paper. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but I need my pencil sharpener. If you missed the very, very beginning of the live stream, this is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. Loki. Yeah, you want to come up here? Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go, buddy. Now you can be on the live stream. So yes, this is my rocking chair pencil sharpener, or rocking horse pencil sharpener. So I'm just going to sharpen up my point right here. Okay. So, oh, and I also have the eraser on the end of my my thing here. So if we have it down lower. Let's try that. So you can't even see it, y'all. One day I'm going to be able to afford like a real camera instead of doing this on my phone and my laptop. Extra. See, that works better when it's closer to the. I've just had this, it'll have to be moved. I've just had this idea in my head for a while that I wanted to incorporate a unicorn into the design and have it like running. And I don't know if I should have like flowers or something flowing off the mane and tail, like towards the end. Um, like if the tail should be like super flowy, or if the tail should loop back around somehow. Do I want that? Like if the tail should sort of swish up around. Ooh, to be part of the S, maybe? Okay, hang on. So Autism Centaur, can I help you with that? And I haven't finished the video I'm working on. Help with what? I wasn't sure if you were talking to me or somebody else in the chat. Keep breeding these thoroughbreds to run as fast as possible. They have pretty bad feet. Yeah. Well, hey, when you breed for color, you just get color and everything else goes away. If you just breed for speed, everything else goes away. Like the halter horses are bred to be beefy, so they end up, I don't know. I know what you mean. I wish like horses were bred more all around, but then I don't know. Draft horses, yes. Oh, I'm sorry you lost your cat. Oh, I'm so sorry you lost your kitty. Believe me, I know. I'm such a kitty person. When after we lost our last kitty, our little elderly, like a Siamese kitty, Noelle, we needed two cats to take her place. So we like got a little black cat and we got a little, not this one. This is Loki. We got Cherry Blossom and we got Odin. So I now have 4 cats and 3 of them slept on me last night. It was cold here. I know wherever y'all are, it's probably even colder since I'm in South Georgia, but it got down to freezing last night. It got down to 32 degrees. I know if you're in a northern state or if you're in a country that gets lots of snow, you're probably like, wow, are you complaining? But that's cold for us, okay? And so all the cats were like, ooh, dang. And then they all came in and they all slept with me. Okay, so if this tail does like a flick up and then goes back into the S. Extra equestrians. I'm not loving it yet, but that doesn't mean I won't. Extra equestrians, where the tail comes back up to the other part. Do we like that? And I don't know, do I want the unicorn to be a silhouette, like my Quit Being Extra one, or do I want it to be, let me draw it as a regular. You want to go for a ride, Loki? Going for a ride. Here we go. What was I looking for? What was I just looking for? Oh. I was looking for my drawing, but where did it go? Where did my other drawings go? Where did I put them? Oh my gosh. Why am I like this? Where the heck did all my other drawings go? They're in my hand. You guys, I'm looking all over for the stack of drawings. And yes, I'm the person who will look for my glasses when they're on my face. But I don't know. I was going to show you. This was the drawing I did for the Quit Being Extra t-shirt that I have. And I don't know if I want this one to also be a silhouette, because this started as a regular drawing and then I just filled it in. Can you believe I'm looking for this? I was panicking. Where did it go? They were just here. Why am I like this? Living cat blanket. It was hard though, because with all the cats on me, because it's hard to move when the cats are like, they're kind of like weights. It's like a weighted blanket, but not in a good way. It's like random heavy weights that are keeping you from moving. My back was killing me this morning. 14 this morning. No, 14 degrees. Blah, blah, blah. Michelle, am I feeling all right? Do I seem different? Because I am on different medication and I don't know what that's going to do to me. So, because I've had such a huge problem with depression and anxiety this year. So, I've been going to therapy and I finally had a psychiatric consult and they put me on these 2 different drugs right now. And this is only my 5th day on these meds. So I get distracted. Well, I always got distracted though. That's not different. That's not different. But I'm not as angry, but I'm also not as motivated. And I have to like force myself to do things. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I will just find myself staring off into space and it's kind of creepy. I don't like it. But you know what? I mean, I didn't like before I was having panic attacks and crying every day. That wasn't pleasant. I was having trouble functioning, having trouble leaving the house to do things. So, I mean, I don't know. Let me put some eyes on this guy. Actually, I don't like the face. I want it a little bit more delicate. It had kind of a chonky head, kind of a quarter horsey head. We want it to be a little bit more, should it be a little more dished like an Arab? Let's put a little eye in here. Okay. Now we're taking shape. Now we're taking shape. Now it's starting to look like something. Let's add a little. So yeah, I have been a little like not okay all year long. Hopefully I'm getting better. So I have another therapy appointment on Friday, so I will talk to my therapist then. Darn it. So yeah, this is what we do in the live streams. We're reflecting what I do in therapy. As soon as the new year hit, um, it was such a crazy time. I had to just do a crocheting live stream where we were just crocheting because that was all I can do. And that was one of my distracting activities. Like when I felt my therapist I'm doing cognitive behavioral therapy with my therapist. So anytime I find myself getting upset, I try to redirect that energy to something else. And crocheting was one of my activities. So over Christmas, I crocheted scarves for everyone I know. I crocheted all these hats for my horses. I think I'm going to post them on my Etsy store and sell them because I have a bunch of these hats. And it doesn't get cold enough here to put hats on my horses. So I may just put those on the Etsy store. But I crocheted for everybody. All right. I am starting to enjoy this drawing. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to be friends with it. I'm getting to know it a little bit. It's like our third date. So here we are taking shape a little bit more. And I might also talk to Adriana about what else we can do with this design. So okay. So I do want to learn digital art, but that's like one more thing. Like I don't know. I've got so much on my plate right now. Like learning a new skill is probably like way low on the priority. Dibs on draft size. I had, Rebecca York, who's in the extra questions group. She wants one for Hedwig too. So I promised her I would do a draft size. I would do draft size hats before I would do mini size. So medication to take ADHD and antidepressants. Yeah. In fact, you were looking for something you had in your hand. Oh, no, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I will walk around with my phone looking for my phone. I will walk around looking for my glasses that are on my head. I used to like back in y'all, I'm so old. Back in the days where we had Sony Walkmans where you would put the tape, like the physical tape in the machine and then put the little headphones on. I would have the headphones on my head with the little thing clipped to my belt or whatever and be like, "Where is my Walkman? Where's my Walkman?" And my dad would be like, "Ugh." Had a full anxiety attack in front of your boss. Oh, that's the worst when you panic at work. Oh my God. Like, yeah, especially like if you have a job where you have to deal with the public, this is part of the reason why doing tours, like I'm a tour guide. For those of you who don't know, I do tours of the town I live in, Savannah, Georgia. And because I'm there with the public and I'm like performing, I'm able to draw on my acting skills, um, um, and sort of put that on as a mask. But sometimes things get to me and I have to try not to panic in public and I have to try not to cry in front of strangers that I'm supposed to be entertaining. So it can be a little bit crazy. Brittany's here. Hey. Brittany sent me that video fail of I was in La La Land with my video. It was funny. You stayed on though. Brittany's sent me a video of her horse refusing a jump. So Brittany, here's what we're drawing. Here's what I'm drawing tonight anyway. So I wanted a new logo for the extra equestrians, especially since we're growing. I'm so excited. There's over 2,000 members in the group now. So yeah, next goal is 5,000. So if you're not on Facebook, you can still go and look at the posts. It's a public group, so you can go. I think there's a link down in the description box. So if you want to just go and check out the posts that are in there and get inspired, the thing that got me going today was the Star Wars saddle pad. Somebody posted a picture of her horse in this Princess Leia Star Wars saddle pad, and I'm dying, and I really, really want one. And then who else? Somebody else today too was posting about like being a Lord of the Rings fan and then putting the Lord of the Rings soundtrack on while she's riding and pretending she's like riding to Mordor. And I'm like, I love you people so much. Like that is y'all. These are my people. This is what I've been trying to do is find all of us nerds and weirdos. And there's not just equestrians in there too. We've got cosplayers and other kin and furries and nerds and just straight up artists. There's all sorts of folks in there, but we're keeping it around the equestrian theme, of course. But I'm so happy that there are other folks that are inspired by our shenanigans as well. Oh, and just unicorn lovers. There are people in the group that just love unicorns. They don't have a horse. They're never going to have a horse. They don't want to have a horse, but they love unicorns. So they're in the group. But you'll see all kinds of posts from folks in there. Some of the cosplayers are just so inspiring. Like I make costumes, but nothing like that. You know, I am starting to really dig this, and I kind of like the tail going up at the end. I'm not sure how to I'm not happy with the way it turns into the S. See, eventually I will get a camera and then I will be able to do it on a table and have a camera on top and then have one on my face so I can switch back and forth. When I'm talking to y'all, I can be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And then we can put it back down to watch some hot drawing action. So who else loves drawing with pencils? I have a love affair with pencils. I've always loved pencils. I remember there came a point in, I think it was middle school, where they want you to do everything in pen. And it was so sad to me. Like, I just love pencils. I love the sound they make when they're scratching on the paper. I love the feel of the lead, the graphite. Nope, that looks forced. Okay. Extra equestrians. Okay, no, I don't like that. You guys, I think we're almost there. I'm almost there, and I need to get it on my lap so you can see it. Loki, are you still sitting here with me? You my sweetie. You my sweetie. I love you. Okay. He's my little snuggle baby, this one. Yes. I can turn you around and you can say hi. No. I feel like I'm almost done with this drawing and I'm excited about it. So, oh, we're losing Jungle. Head to bed. Oh, well, hey, get your sleep. That is important. Brittany, I can't wait for your video. Kelly's here. Hey. Kelly, I'm drawing a new, I'm working on a new logo for Extra Equestrians. I did have an Extra Equestrians logo previously, but it was completely done by an ex-friend. None of it was my work. None of it was my design or idea. And so I've since taken it off my Etsy store. So anyway, horse wasn't good at her fault. Cosplayer. I see. Yeah, I sort of consider myself a cosplayer because I love putting on costumes and I love making costumes. But then I look at some of these people with these like $1,000 amazing armor and articulating joint part whatevers, and I'm like, wow, I'm nothing. I bow down before these people. I am not worthy. Oh, I thought Adriana was going to be in this video. I almost invited her, but I forgot. I was going to have her come over and draw with me. I am going to have her come over and do a graphic drawing night with us. So we're going to do graphic art one night, probably soon in February. But I'm going to have her over and we are because I don't really know how to do graphic art. So I'm going to have my cheap tablet and she's going to have her nice one with her Apple Pen and she's going to show me like how to do things. Like, I don't know how to do layers and I don't know what a vector is and like all this kind of stuff. I'm trying to figure it out online and I'm like, it all sounds crazy. I have to go to bed. Oh, no. You're done with your drawing? Awesome. If you're Autism Center, are you on Instagram or Facebook? If you're on Instagram, post your drawing on Instagram and tag me. I would love to see it. I don't like that part either. Or if you're in the Extra Equestrians group, you can post it in there. Would love to see it. Or post it on your channel and I'll come check it out. I'll come sub after I get done with my live stream here. All right, I've just about gotten this the way I want it. Add a little bit of shading. I like using my fingers instead of like a paper stump. I know a lot of people use paper stumps, but do I like her? Do I like this? Okay, kids, I think this is about as close to what I am thinking in my mind. I'm not sure if I like the balance of it with the big tail at the end. Maybe the font needs to be bigger. If I do it like this, I'm going to make we'll do the words a little bit bigger. And it, of course, will be in a different font than my giant weird block writing. I like it. I like the way it's turning out. What do y'all think? Oh, let me know. Yes, Autism Centaur. I will check out your channel as soon as I get off here. Gutted alligator. Yeah. Hey. Hey, Gutted alligator. Are you from the Extra Equestrians group or do I just know you from YouTube? Let me know. Let me know if I know you or you just showed up randomly. So yes, I know folks got to go to bed. And actually, I may shut it down here in just a few minutes since I kind of got what I wanted out of the drawing here. I just need to have a different font. And I'm not sure if I want it to be, what do you guys think? Would you want it just like that and maybe textured a little bit more in the drawing, or to make it a silhouette? Think I'm going to do both. Like I'll do a different drawing and do another one of like this and do it as a silhouette and see which one we like better. So I'm really happy with that. I like the way it looks. I love you. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know. I hate when people have to go to bed. I know I should go to bed too. I'll do that in a little bit. I'm over here looking at the mess around me. I'm gonna have to clean up after I'm done. When I do the live streams, I like organize and clean the little area that is going to be on camera. And if we turned it around, you guys would be like, "Oh Lord, are we in a hoarder's house? Am I watching an episode of Hoarders? Oh my God." Your left arm hurts a lot, Brittany. That was a nice save. I thought you were going to go off. When I saw her refuse, I was like, oh, there goes Brittany. Child, do not break your arm. But you stayed on. Cheat and use Google Drive trying to make my own version. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I think I need to, I don't need to sharpen my pencil, but because I love my rocking horse pencil sharpener so much, I'm just going to do it anyway. Oh, so satisfying. Sharpening pencils is so satisfying. My husband got me this for Christmas, and he thought it was just like a little throwaway gift. He was like, "Oh, I just got you a little thing, but this is my favorite thing in the entire world now. I love it so much. I want to marry it. I'm going to leave my husband for it. It is the cutest thing. It's heavy, and I'm going to be able to replace it when this one gets dull. I'm so excited." He was like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yes, really. It's my favorite thing." I love things that are practical, that are also amazing and awesome and cool looking. Um, I don't know. Some things like really awesome. I don't know. Art. I like functional art. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I like my art functional. All right. I think I'm happy with my extra equestrians design. And I think I'm going to trace it and do another version that is a silhouette like this one. But and then we'll have Adriana here next week. Ooh, next week is the bonus live stream. Whenever we have a fifth live stream, a fifth Wednesday, I always do something different that's not necessarily art related. So we've done like a mukbang where we ate treats, and I dyed my hair on one of the live streams one time. And somebody had requested a makeup tutorial, which my makeup is like awful tonight, but if anyone's interested in that, like how to do bright colored eye makeup looks, we could do just like put my makeup on next time. That might not be for everyone though. What else could we do? Maybe I'll put up a poll in the Extra Equestrians group. But if you have an idea for what you'd like to see next week, what do you want to do for the live stream? Do we want to invite Adriana over for something special? Do we want to do, I don't know. Let's see, we made horse treats on one of the live streams, the bonus ones. I don't know. I'd like to do something fun and different. I wanted to take y'all on a carriage tour for one of the live streams, but that never really worked out. That would have been so much fun. I dyed my hair. Now it's magenta with purple. That sounds awesome. I'm just going to stay with the teal. The last time I did my roots, though, they didn't have two tubes of the teal. So I had to mix teal with blue, and it just turned out blue. So, I mean, it's still tealish on the ends, but my roots are now blue. Yes. Oh, sorry. Did that bother you? Are you okay? Are you ready for dinner? You want some cat food? You a mess. You a mess. Are you gonna sleep on me tonight? Are you gonna sleep on me, you little kitty? You little kitty. Loki is my dog cat. He fetches and brings things back to you. He comes when you call his name. He loves belly rubs. He rolls over for belly rubs. He loves to be on your lap and snuggle. He's a mess. Okay. Y'all, it's like 10:48. And I know it's a little bit early, but I think we're gonna wrap up the live stream a little bit early tonight. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like vamping and like, you know, trying to stretch out the time. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up. We have debuted the first draft of the new Extra Equestrians design, and hopefully I will have that turned into a digital design at some point in the near future, and we can put it on t-shirts and tote bags and mugs. I want an Extra Equestrians mug with that on it. Actually, I want a t-shirt. Here's my Unicorn and Centaur one. This was my design, but mine and Adriana's design. So Adriana did this one, and you can get it if you want your own Unicorn and Centaur t-shirt. You can get it at my Etsy store. There you go. Oh my gosh, this purple is vibrant. Hello. Look at those lids, y'all. Lord. Have a dog that acts like a cat. Oh, well, Willow, it's so nice to have you back in the chat. Gutted Alligator, thanks for showing up. And Brittany, of course. Autism Centaur, I am just about to head over to your channel and check everything out. Oh, Willow, I just saw where you said you draw in pencil only. I really prefer it. And Zadel and Kelly's here, and Ruby popped in. Madeline, Kate, thank you for showing up. We had so many folks. Thank you, everybody, for showing up into the live stream. I'm going to cut it short here tonight, and I will see you guys next week for the bonus live stream. So who knows what that's going to be. Loki, say goodnight. Loki, say bye. Say bye, Loki. Say bye. Good night. You're a mess. I love you, cat. Good night, you guys.